came home and there was about a foot wide puddle on the floor right there, and decided that I need to tear the ceiling out so that I can find out exactly where it's leaking from, so I can patch it or something temporarily until I can fix the whole thing. And as I started to take the paneling down and off, then I noticed that this here was loose. It's not even, I guess, from the last leak from before, it never came together, so it's just leaking right through there. And then it just got all up in here and all through here. And then as I'm tearing this down, look, you can see where the water is built up. Right there. And I do have a blanket here, so hopefully it don't get too wet. I have a blanket here and trash bags to catch it. I thought I'd pop in and say hi because I haven't for a while, and so I figured I would do a video with me in it. So this is what I did. So I came home, like I said earlier, and I seen this puddle right down here on the floor, and it was quite a big puddle. And it was just kind of disturbing to me, and I don't like to wait around and wonder and worry about things. I like to just try to, figure it out and maybe fix it or patch it. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I could patch it or something temporarily until I can fix it. But getting water this weekend is not my number one concern anymore. Fixing this ceiling and this leak is number one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what I've done. So I had some pictures of the bags that I had sitting here and all the insulation and all the paneling that was tore out of here. So we started off right here, taking some of this off, and some of the pictures you've seen show this, but now you can really see the damage here in the video. So it's almost all the way around. It looks like it's worse. I think the spot was right here in this corner. So that's where it was leaking from the hood vent. I had kind of figured that from where because when it rained the first time, then the paneling was wet all over here, and more down. When I got home, the paneling over here was all wet, and it was straight down puddle there. Yeah, I haven't mopped my floor yet. I haven't finished everything. I'm glad I didn't, because I had all this mess to tear down. So it was actually fairly easy. Here's this tool, the Bog Wizard. Bog Wizard, I guess that's what it is. The Bog Wizard, and it has this little saw in here, and we use the saw. I forgot what that little saw is called. A hole. I can't remember what it's called. It has that, and then it has this knife here, like a sort of like a box cutter, kinda. So I used this to go along the edges right here so that I wouldn't cut. Oh, that was smart, getting right close to that wire. Cutting along the edges because I need it to be, when I replace it, it needs to fit right in there. So I use that. And then in the middle part, to get the rest of the paneling, the rotten paneling came off real easy. But the other stuff was, the dry stuff was kind of hard. So I used this right here in the middle and just started kind of cutting through here to separate it, and then just broke it off piece by piece. And everything tore out pretty good. It was just a little bit harder. Like I said, on the dry paneling that wasn't rotted, it was a little bit harder. But we got it all out. I do still have this piece connected here, and it fits right up in that groove in the middle. You see a piece here. I'll probably be able to find another deal. I just put new up. So all that came down pretty easy, and all the insulation, there's a little bit tucked up under here. You know, it tripped me out was how easy this roof moves. Like, I can't believe I was standing on the roof to paint that roofing stuff on there, and these little teeny tiny pieces of wood is what was holding me up. Now when I got on this part of the roof, it scared me to death. I mean, really scared me to death, because I felt like I was going to fall through. And probably if I would have stood on it, or I would have stayed on it and continued on like like nothing and just ignoring it, I would have fell through. And then, yeah, that would have been really bad. Or I would have just broke these wood things. I probably would have fell through, because look at the seam. And that's the thing about this roof, is it's not one solid piece. This is a seam here. So I probably would have fell through. I don't even know how thick it is. Oh, that's pretty thick. But look at that. Look how that moves. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's my roof, just like that. That's all there is. Can y'all believe that? It kind of blows my mind that here's the roof, and the stuff that I painted on is just right over the top of that, like a thin layer, and then it's just this. That's all there is, an insulation. But yeah, this hood vent is what I'm going to have to replace. This ceiling joist is going to have to go. These are going to go on each side. And I'm going to put a whole brand new hood vent in. And then we're going to put some of these along here, just for extra support. And probably along here also. The part that's opened up, we might as well just go ahead and reinforce it. Just make it stronger. It ain't going to hurt to do that. It shouldn't cost hardly nothing either. So the only thing now, I guess, is that I hope it don't rain again before this weekend, because I really don't know where it's going to go. Straight down into my floor, which is nasty, and I can't wait to get all this linoleum. All this linoleum is what I'm going to cut out of here. All of this floor here seems fine. All of it here seems just fine until you get like where the fridge was, which it was leaking up in here because there wasn't a vent, so all of this has got to come out. Also, all of this is gonna have to all be replaced. But because that was leaking, it got down into the floor and it rotted all over here. So probably not right where the fridge is, but probably right about here is what I'm gonna guess is what I'm gonna have to cut out, and then replace all of that here. And because this floor is soft right around here, I'm probably going to have to replace the floor under here. So I don't know how I'm going to get these cabinets, this wall and everything off. And this whole floor under here is going to have to be replaced. And that toilet leaks. So that's probably why that floor, that part is rotted. But I'm surprised that hasn't fallen through. And then this, I think I showed y'all all of that. I'm sorry. Yeah, this whole bathroom pretty much is going to have to be gutted. But that's it, y'all. That's what I did tonight when I came home from work, is seen that puddle and decided I was going to find out where it was coming from. that was it. Hood vent, just like we initially got. Okay, now I'm rattling on, so I'm going to be quiet now. And I don't know if I'll go ahead and send you this, put this one out there, and then show you that, do another video on it after. But, it's kind of hard to do video and work on this at the same time. So I wished I could get more done for y'all and where you could see more, but it's just really difficult. So this job is going to be really easy. All right, thank you.